into the second quarter. It is Sayre 35. Bryan Station 28. Been an interesting first half. Good first half. These two teams met January 24th, and Sayre got beat by 28 points, but right now they're leading by 7 and playing extremely well. They have had no trouble with the press. They've handled the pressure extremely well. They've got a number of easy baskets or attempts to the basket and going to the foul line. The pressure's been great. They haven't had a lot of turnovers. As far as Bryan Station goes, I think the zone's given them a little bit of trouble. But I'm sure Coach Ligon will be able to straighten that out in the second half. Been an interesting.
And we'll take a quick break on Glycod.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Looking for new ways to connect with your customer? Did you know that local grassroots marketing is the most effective? For a successful economic approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
A very entertaining first half. Sayre playing very soundly. They lead Bryan Station 35-28. Chris LeBar back with Don Mueller. I know, Don, you've got a few numbers to pass along.
I'll tell you what these are unofficial stats right now. But when I had Faulkner, we go to Bryan Station. Faulkner, I have him with 7 and Owens with 7. Faulkner started out early. He had 7 points very early, hit a 3, and hit a couple of 2-pointers there to give him a total of 7 points. Faulkner, the leading scorer at 13-7 right now, is about halfway there. I've got him with unofficially with 7. He has a couple 2s and 3 3s. As far as Sayre goes, Brock Kaufman. I have him unofficial with 10 points. He started out early. He had 8 points in the first quarter, and Sayre kind of tightened up on. He was able to penetrate in the lane and get to the basket. And I noticed in the second quarter, Coach Ligon did make the adjustment, and they really just clamped him down when he got inside and forced a few turnovers. But overall, I think that the surprise of this first quarter has been Sayre's. They're up 7. They just lost to this team 2 weeks ago by 28. And I think it's we're not somewhat surprising, but not really, because this Sayre's got a good basketball team. They've been able to handle pressure. They've been able to run their offense. They have been able, what I like is they have attacked the press. And when I say attack it, not just to get to midcourt, they've actually attacked it and have been able to go to the basket and have done a very good job of that. And I think so Coach Ligon will have to make some adjustments there.
Yeah, a lot going on in this game from a technical standpoint, and then on the floor, and a lot riding on the outcome, because this does have a seeding ramification in the district tournament, which will start in less than 3 weeks.
And mainly, like Coach Ligon said in the before the game, it's Sayre's pretty well locked in, okay, but his spot is still, where they're going to end up in the district as far as who they'll play is very important. You want to get a better seed, play a lesser, stronger opponent. Bryan Station needs this win tonight. Sayre does not need this win.
Spartans lead by 7 at the half. We'll take a quick break. Second half coming up in just a few moments on Glycon.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
Community strong, serving Lawrenceburg for 20 years, Century Bank is Anderson County's locally owned bank. With a full suite of deposit, loan, and online products, plus a knowledgeable, friendly staff, Century makes everyday banking simple. Located at 201 West Woodford Street, with online banking at centurybankky.com. Century Bank, our community, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville, or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're tuned in to Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
All right, here we go. Second half. Sayre and Bryan Station. Station trailing by 7. They'll have it inside the lane, lofted up a little bit short from Adams. And the rebound secured by Graham Johnson. And here comes that defender press in the back court. Adams steps into a 3. Now, excuse me, that was a Graham Johnson, I beg your pardon, that couldn't connect on the 3. And that's going to be off the heel from Dunn. Davis Miller steps into a triple, swirling out. Johnson, a strong rebound, and Biggers. The ball's going to squirt out of bounds and belong to Bryan Station. Well, Don, what do you look for in the second half?
I think we're going to see what we're seeing right now is just what we saw in the first half. A lot of pressure from Bryan Station, still trying to force the turnovers. Sayre, I think, attacking the press, doing a good job of that. It'd be interesting. It's going to be a really good second half. Bryan Station's, they're not out. I mean, they got the talent to play extremely well in the second half.
Well, Faulkner will have it near wing. Faulkner steps into a three, and that's off the mark. And collecting the rebound is Davis Miller. He's been a force on the backboards tonight.
Kaufman's out front. He's the kid that got him going early in the start of the ball game and really hasn't done a whole lot since then.
As Johnson will have it. And Reeser triggers a three. And a hard close-in foul on Reeser as he pursued that loose ball. Be his second personal. And it will enable the Spartans to pick up quasi-pressure, 1-2-2. With Kaufman chasing. Neither team has scored yet in this third quarter.
Poking pressure, almost good steal there.
De Los Santos funnels it to Dunn. High archer and a foul as he was clobbered on the release. And just like that, Reeser picks up fouls 2 and 3. That means Davion Staley will check back in. Or excuse me, Savion Staley.
And Reeser's out. Dunn hits the free throw. Stripped him.
He sure did. As ripped out of there. De Los Santos was down the hill with it. And back come the Spartans. And diving is Miller. He's been very aggressive. He's going to be on the baseline. And possession back to Bryan Station.
I think we're seeing the way this game ended. The first half, we're seeing the same intense pressure. Both teams trying to run the floor. When the opportunity's there.
Faulkner wide open for a three. Biggers on the backside. And a defender foul. Whistled on Jaden Biggers, his second. So Sayre, 2 minutes 45 seconds of scoreless basketball to start this third quarter. And Miller will inbound. Johnson for a three, and Gonzalez on the backside for the rebound.
Done.
He done a big three.
Buries a three. Good cross-court pass to find the open man on the weak side.
Done a season-high 13. And he's well on his way, 12 unofficially, and a turnover as Bryan Station the other way, looking for the lead. Owens into a three, and he's got it. And a timeout as Station has come from 7 down at the half, and they now lead by 2. And we'll take a quick break on Glycod.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The prescription pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're tuned in to Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Big three for Bryan Station, and they now lead by 2.
Yep, they came out early here in the third quarter. They've hit 2 of 5 threes, and they were open threes. And Sayre right now, Chris, they're not really getting a good look at the basket. They have not had a good look at anything.
Trapped in the backcourt, Miller. Over now to Grady Johnson as he'll pivot across that far sideline.
Pressure right now, it's really turned it up. They're trapping on the sides.
Kaufman off the mark. Staley puts it in. Staley's first bucket. And just like that, taken back as it's poked in by De Los Santos. This defense intensity is really picked up.
Really picked up.
And whistled on Ethan Dunn.
Yeah, Bryan Station's defense, I'm sure that was the big change he made at halftime. Pressure the ball wherever it is. And it's given Sayre a lot of trouble, just not be able to get into an offense.
Parker in the lane. That shot may have been blocked as it's Owens swirling out, and a Carpenter there to poke it out of play.
Another forced turnover, Chris.
Yeah, Miller throws it back in play. That's going to free up Owens for a 3. And Pennington with a seal off on De Los Santos. And a foul coming up the floor.
Pressure's really starting to show. Finally taking its toll so far on the Spartans in this third quarter.
As Kaufman freeing Miller for a 3, and it's going to pop out.
They can't buy one right now.
And a Sayre foul. Davion Adams to pitch it in as Dunn. The Spartan team led by 7 at half. And a turnover. It's gobbled up by Parker. Parker may have gotten away with a
little
walk.
travel.
And Parker hits the 3.
Nice touch. Pretty shot there from Mr. Parker.
Weaving his way in was Adams. And he will collect a Spartans foul.
He'll shoot 2.
Davion Adams, 61% from the foul line. Graham Johnson back in for Sayre. Also checking in is Savion Staley. As Adams, one more from the foul line, trying to nudge the defenders forward again.
I missed it.
And Johnson collects the rebound. And that's a double dribble.
Another forced turnover. Now this defense from the defenders doing a great job pressuring the basketball.
That's been a big adjustment in this half. And talking with Coach Goodman before the game, he felt like his team was well prepared to handle some of this pressure as Biggers splits the double team. A strong drive and it rims out. That was Adams. And a foul over the top on Bryan Station. Or was it? Okay, it's on Sayre, excuse me. So Biggers for 2 from the foul line. And we're stuck at 40.
Drops the second one.
And we'll see what the Spartans can do here in attack mode. Just like that, they break the press. The shot's off from Staley. And Graham Johnson could not get the roll. Johnson to the line for 2. Kind of got the feeling before this one, this could go down to the wire. This might be a tight matchup, and that's been the case thus far. More high school basketball coming up next week. A pair of broadcasts will emanate from Frederick Douglass on both Tuesday and Friday, GRC boys, and then Cooper girls 1 week from tonight. That should be an outstanding matchup as Adams collects the rebound and a tie tilt. Biggers rifles it right over to Dunn, and the rebound secured by Kaufman. Johnson, a scoop and score. Didn't know that was in his bag.
I didn't either.
There's a 3, and Biggers cleans it up. And a Station full timeout. Champ wants 60. No, excuse me, wants 30. And we'll keep things here. What a great shot by Johnson.
Chris, 43-43. Right now, this third quarter, you would think the way the pressure that's been brought by Bryan Station and the turnovers they forced, that they probably would have taken the lead by now. And we're still at 43-43. A tie ball game. You mentioned earlier, you said that Coach Goodman says, we can handle the pressure, and I thought they did in the first half. They've struggled a little bit in the second half, but something that comes into play there is fatigue. That's what a pressure will do to you. It wears you down. And I think that that could be some of Sayre's causing some of the turnovers, is the fact that the fatigue is a little, it's tough to play at that. When you got that intense pressure on you, it wears you down.
Spartans inbound, and they cough it up once more as Biggers finds Owens far sideline. Amari Owens on the handle, only a freshman. Owens trying to carve out some space.
Looks like they may be playing for, 46 seconds, maybe one shot. Definitely got the ball out high at midcourt here.
Slithering in the lane is Owens, and it's lost off of Parker. Possession stays with Station. A very patient
pass.
It was, and Biggers puts it in.
Outstanding pass. Owens had the 3. He looked at it and then threaded the needle to Biggers down low, and he laid it in.
Kaufman over now to Graham Johnson. His shot's off the mark.
Thought he got fouled.
And the roll still not present, but Pennington there gobbles it up. And Staley ties the game.
Second basket for Staley in this second half.
And that takes us to the fourth in a tie game.
We are tied, 45-45.
Be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're tuned in to Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
.45 apiece as we welcome you back to Lexington, Sayre, and Station. Tied as we enter the final 8.
Barn burner tonight.
Sure
Chris.
is. Bryan Station trailing by 7 at the half and picked up some of the intensity, and Sayre with some issues handling the ball.
Sayre's just got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. A little more patience in the half court, and there's another turnover.
Reeser nearly lost it and did. And Bryan Station will call timeout.
Every time they get the ball inside, every time Sayre takes the ball inside, they put it on the floor and the hands are there. They come from front and side. They are attacking that basketball. And when you got to feel that as a post player. When they feel that pressure come, you got to dish it back out and get the open three or reverse it.
Most outstanding players presented by Elite Building Products will be announced later on this evening. Donna and I will have one representative from each team. Been a well-played first half for Sayre, and certainly the second half indicative of a better performance by Bryan Station.
I agree. They were, what were they down at half, did we say?
7.
They're 7 down at half. Been able to come back and tie the ball game, and mainly due to their defensive pressure.
And these two teams could very well meet in the opening round of the district tournament just over 2 weeks from now.
And like we mentioned earlier, this is a big game for Bryan Station as far as the district goes.
Sure is. Sayre perhaps locked into the 2 spot. And Dunn traipsing up the floor. Owens well off the mark, and Biggers could not clean it up, and now he's fouled.
They a little more pressure that time by Sayre coming out of the huddle there to start this fourth quarter. They picked up pressure at the half court, trying to return the favor here.
So Biggers for 2.
Biggers has a nice touch.
Jade not getting the start tonight, deferring to Rashad Faulkner. And we're going to have a Sayre, I believe a Sayre timeout, as Coach Goodman will summon over the troops. So a timeout with 7:32 on the clock and a tight game on Glycod.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're tuned in to Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Bryan Station with one more free throw as we welcome you back. 1 point lead, just over 7:30 to play.
Biggers has been a force in this second half, Chris. I've got him with unofficial 8 points, going for his 9th.
Yeah, certainly the longest player, if you will, on the floor, 6'7", and gets the roll. Kaufman with a jump fake.
Stop. Nice play. Mr. Kaufman, they needed that from him. We're tied at 47.
There's a three going to swirl out. Bigger's just too physical underneath, but it would not go. That's going to put Station in the bonus, but this will be a two-shot foul.
I think going down the stretch here, 7 minutes to go, because I think what we're going to be looking at is, number one, how well Sayre handles the pressure, plus free throw is going to be important.
Station as a team only shoots 58% from the foul line. Neither of these teams shoot that well. Sayre a tad better at 62. And the rebound snuffed up by Howard.
I got Biggers 4 for 6 at the line, doing a good job.
Galinsky there, tangled up with Kaufman. And possession up the pike to Bryan Station.
Adams is back in the game for Bryan Station.
Again, Ethan Reeser with 3 fouls for Sayre on the bench. Been on the bench for a little bit. As Biggers muscles his way in the lane.
Walk on him. Good call. I think he had that little jumper there at the 15-foot foul, right at the foul line, and probably should have taken it, but he forced it down low, and 2 defenders picked him up, which forced a walk.
Grady Johnson.
They could have used that one.
It's going to squirt out to Miller and Howard from the baseline, but it wouldn't go down. So Sayre with a couple of cracks at it. And Kaufman, a great play for the theft.
Big shot. Great defensive play and a big basket for Mr. Kaufman.
A 1-point Spartan lead and a teeter-totter. Owens lofts it up. Oh my, but Biggers.
Biggers there to clean it up.
And Station by 1.
5:56 to go.
Been a great ball game.
It has been. It's been fun to watch.
Miller will hand to Kaufman.
I think he's the man to go to right now. Need to spread it out a little bit.
Miller handles. Oh, and a great closeout by Biggers. Adams sliding all the way, would not go down. Punched out by Howard and Kaufman down the hill.
Great play. Outstanding. 51-50. Sayre back up by 1.
We slide under the 5-minute mark. Great atmosphere tonight at Sayre.
Fans are getting into it, Chris.
Owens sliding in.
Good penetration. Nice left-handed shot there by Mr. Owens.
Left-hand dominant player lofts it up by 1.
Pressure coming.
Gonzalez with the theft. His shot is in. Those live ball turnovers, pivotal in Bryan Station's 3-point lead. Miller.
Good drive by Mr. Miller. He just stuck his head and I'm going.
Now Biggers.
Got fouled.
See if they signal that on the floor.
That's got to be a shot. An act of shooting. 2 shots.
Yep,
shooting
2 shots for Biggers.
He's been the difference the second half. Bryan Station, including their pressure defense. On the offensive end, he's been the go-to guy.
The 3 players will check in at the next whistle. And hearing Coach talk about this team in this season and things they've got to do to get better, certainly free throw percentage, one of them. There's Champ Ligon leading this Bryan Station program for the second time. I think Kaufman thought about shooting that ball from out there. Nice entry, and it's just going to squirt away from Reeser.
He wasn't ready for that pass, but it was the right place to go.
Dunn drives in. Little lofted baseline jumper.
Adams.
And the Spartans dodge a bullet. Parker. And I think Reeser touched it last, or will he be overruled? Okay. So Sayre
timeout
with possession.
Coach Liggins wants to talk this over.
Bryan Station stopping play with a 30.
3:09, 55. Bryan Station up 2, 55-53. And I think this game's going to come down, Chris. Like I said just a few minutes ago, the pressure, the forced turnovers, but I think free throws are going to be critical. Obviously, in a close game like this, late in the game, they're going to have to make them.
You would
and
think
like you said, neither team's a great free throw shooting team. Biggers, though, are having 5 for 8 in this half.
You would think Kaufman would have the ball in his hands a lot going down the stretch.
That's the young player that I would have the ball in his hands. And, just make sure he's got it most of the time. On the other end of the floor, you got Owens, who handles the ball well. Dunn. Owens has done a great job penetrating in this second half also.
So Sayre.
The Biggers has been the story.
He sure has.
They just done a great job down low.
Been very difficult to box off. As the Spartans 16-7 on the season. And finally lofted in play to Graham Johnson. Big possession here. Kaufman free.
You called it.
Little surprised the defender backed off of him there.
Backed off, gave him the 3, and you had mentioned to keep the ball in Kaufman's hands, and he answered with a 3 to put him up by 1.
That'll be done. Trying to respond. Oh my. And Reeser flags it down. I'm not sure that's the shot Champ Ligon wants. Reeser will spin to Kaufman.
Good
Johnson.
cut.
Great movement, but Miller couldn't finish. And there is Owens on the handle. We tiptoe under 2 minutes, and Owen with the basket.
1 point lead now for Bryan Station.
Now woven around the clock to Parker. Loose ball turnover. Adams to Owens in a big swing.
That is a huge basket, 1:21 to go.
This is a huge possession
Yes.
for the Spartans. Then the Spartans still have 2 timeouts.
Little contact out there.
Bounce to
I think,
Reeser.
I don't know about that.
There's the whistle. It's only the 5th team foul. It looked like Chase Parker definitely took the brunt of the blow up top. And it should be a possession underneath.
Yes.
For Sayre. They're going to give him free throws.
Yes, he is. Shooting 2. Well, the one official underneath called it on the floor, but they're giving him 2.
So Reeser for 2.
They've done a good job on Reeser tonight. He hasn't done a whole lot, especially in the second half. Of course, he had foul trouble.
Big answer for the Spartans.
One down. Oh, we got a foul right there.
I think we do as Biggers pushed off.
Good call.
The 6th team foul and a key turnover.
Timeout, Coach Liggins. I definitely want to talk about that one. But that was a good call. Just pushed him away.
And a 1-point Bryan Station lead.
You know, you can hold off with your forearm, but you just can't take your 2 hands and shove the guy. And that's what he did.
Well, and Biggers has a lot of size there. Just loft that ball up, and
he didn't need to do that.
Right.
We got 59 seconds, 1-point lead. Sayre's got the ball down 1. Both teams are in the bonus.
The arrow in favor of the Spartans as well. At the bottom of your screen, you also see the foul indications. 2 fouls remaining. Excuse me, 2 timeouts remaining for Station 1. Stop remaining for Sayre.
Downs under their own basket. No changes.
As Parker will inbound. Bounced up top, Kaufman. Finding Reeser, spinning back right, and a big answer.
Great move by Mr. Reeser.
And a well-executed play out of the timeout.
I think that definitely was called from the bench, from the timeout.
Yeah, and Bryan Station wants a timeout. You could read Champ Liggins' lips. He wanted play to evolve to start for a minute, then he saw something he didn't like. And he'll pause for 30. What do you draw up here, Don?
I'm looking, if it's me, I got to have Dunn penetrating. I got to, set a screen from him out high, let him go down the lane. You're down 1. He's been very effective, and there's a good chance he's going to get fouled. That's what I would do.
Well, you always.
Of course, I'm not coaching anymore, so maybe that's.
Well,
why
but you also always the rebound is the issue as well.
Then you got 33 seconds. You got Biggers down low, get the ball up on the glass, and your opportunity to get a rebound, put it back in, is there. So let's just see what happens. But Dunn's the guy I got to look to. He's your leader. Owens, excuse me.
Well done, as they both been.
And but I'm sorry, Owens is the one I would have do that.
Both been
I got their numbers mixed up here.
Prevalent in the backcourt. Will be inbounded by Xavion Adams.
Owens in his hand. Let's see what they do. Setting a high screen for Owens. Nothing there.
Lost the handle, back out to Owens.
Buries a 3.
What a huge shot. What a huge shot. And Station by 2. And a Sayre timeout. And a huge shot by Davion Owens.
Well, I think I got that one right, Chris. We had Owens penetrating. He didn't get the basket, but they got the rebound, kicked him out in the corner, and he kept going. He went to the corner, they kicked it out to him, and he took his time, buried the 3.
And it was the rebound.
Yes, it was.
So both
the rebound, and we just talked that. Get it up on the glass early, get the rebound, and he did a good job of penetrating. He's a good young fella.
So we'll see what Sayre does here now in a 2-point deficit. Again, void of timeouts. Station with 6 team fouls, so you know what that means should they commit one more. But for now, we'll see what Coach Goodman orchestrates in that huddle. The length of the floor possession coming up.
Obviously, you want to get the shot up as quickly as you can. A good shot, though, and I got to look at Kaufman penetrating. Art, you come down, you go with the high post, just what they did just a few minutes ago. Come down with Reeser at the high post. Let's see what they do. We got full pressure, full court pressure put on. Well, let's put that little token pressure.
And Miller, of course, can run the baseline after the made basket.
About a three-quarter court. Now they back off.
Down 2. Kaufman drives. Up, off. Oh. Gonzalez with a rebound, and that's going to wrap things up. There was a whistle in backcourt. There may be fractions left. I think there was a foul called. Perhaps on Kaufman.
Kaufman made a nice drive. Crossed the baseline. He got the ball up in the glass. He just didn't get up high enough.
See if we can get another look. Well, that's a little late there. See if we can try that one more time. And Kaufman's shot. And there really wasn't.
I don't see anything, do you?
Yeah, I really don't either. And
somebody's going to the line. From Bryan Station, Biggers, it looks like, or Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
That up again. There's going to be a free throw here, but I don't see even a foul indication by the official. There he raises up with. So 1 second left. Okay, well.
There's the foul. 9th foul there. Added to the board. It's been a good one.
It sure has. So
been a great game.
Station by 2. They'll have 1 and 1.
Coach Goodman's still not happy with it. What's the call there? I don't think.
Yeah, he's working the official pretty good. Here's the play in question as Kaufman is moving baseline, misses the shot. And like you said, Don, it just looks like a clean play, does it not?
I mean, we're looking at the video here, and I don't see, with one, I don't know why the foul was called, even if it was a foul, but I don't see one.
So Gonzalez with a big rebound, and now he's going to have a 1 and 1.
We can't get through this last second.
What's going on, guys? That'll do it. Final score tonight, Station comes from behind, down 7 at half. And they defeat Sayre 64-60. A great one tonight on Glycod. We'll be right back.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Looking for new ways to connect with your customer? Did you know that local grassroots marketing is the most effective? For a successful economic approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Final score tonight, Sayre losing a heartbreaker to Bryan Station 64-60. Amari Owens connecting on a huge three late in the game. Well, that's not the play, but a huge three late in the game and really the game winner.
Yeah, my hats off to Coach Goodman and the Sayre basketball team. Did an outstanding job tonight. They did what they had to do. They handled the pressure for the most part. There were some turnovers in the second half, but they didn't give up. They kept fighting. Did a great job. On the other side, you give Coach Liggins credit for the defenders. What adjustments that he made in the second half, and the main thing was the defensive pressure. And I think that was the ball game right there, the pressure of the defense, and they did what they had to do.
And here's the final sequence resulting in the Owens three. Of course, he missed the first one, but then comes back, and there's the game winner as Owens with about 2 seconds left. As Sayre falls 64-60. Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Elite Building Products. 2 for Station and Brock Kaufman for the Spartans.
Yes, Kaufman, we said one of the keys for Sayre was to start the game early, not start out slow. Kaufman got him off, got him hit. He had 10 points in the first half. He got him going at that point. And, he hit the big three that almost won this ball game for him. And so let's give the outstanding player for Sayre to Mr. Kaufman. On the other side, we've got it was tough.
Yeah.
Biggers did not start. Now, I don't know why he didn't start, but sometimes people get messages when they don't start. And when he got in the ball game, he definitely responded. He carried the load. I thought the second half he hit like 7 out of 10 free throws. He had 4 field goals. Did a great job in the second half. So I like Biggers, but then you go to Mr. Owens. He comes down. That's the guy you go to when you need a basket, and guess what? He missed a shot, but he put himself in position to get the kick out, and he hit the three. So let's give star players to Owens and Biggers, outstanding players.
And Bryan Station with a huge win, one they desperately needed. They improved to 8-14 on the season. Sayre falls to 16-8. 2 more broadcasts here in Central Kentucky's high school basketball coverage next week on Glycod, both at Frederick Douglass. Should be a great matchup on Tuesday versus George Rogers Clark. And then on Friday, a terrific girls game. Cooper loaded this year in the 10th in Northern Kentucky, and they will take on the Lady Broncos. Coach Moberly's group having a fantastic season as well. A little bit of a patchwork assignment tonight, but thanks to Sayre for having us here. Joe O'Million on camera for Don Mueller. I'm Chris Labar. We'll see you next time for more high school basketball on Glycod.